Everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Tony here. Tony's LPs Are Us. We've got the E-Light on, so we are recording. This is another Grateful Dead segment. So when we do a Grateful Dead segment, we always have Sean, who's our Dead aficionado. Sean's over today for a few beverages. He's helping me out with some things. We've been talking, and he said, "I'll bring over my 2 new box sets." I said, "What'd you get?" And it was mind-boggling. One's a 20 CD pack.
Yeah, one's 19, one's 17.
One's 17, 19. So these are CDs. We normally talk about records and vinyl. But, you know, in the realm of CD box sets, to have a box set converted to album, that's 20 CDs. That's
how many LPs
20 hours.
Like 40,
over 30 albums. Over 30 albums. So it's not really feasible.
Yeah.
So Sean's going to talk about this. These come in custom boxes.
Bring it home. Yeah, the Dead do a great job.
Right.
You know, through GD Productions and Rhino. They remaster everything. It's really done well. David Lemieux is the archivist. So what they'll do is they'll pick one show out of each set to release on vinyl. So you should also pick those up.
And the quality is always top notch.
Quality's top notch.
The mastering on the CDs are very close to what you hear on record. They're really well done. And let's face it, they have the best equipment. They have the sales are through the roof. The Dead are bigger now than ever.
The Dead are more alive than ever.
The Dead, good time.
Some might
That's
say.
a good bumper sticker.
That's a good one.
I saw a Deadhead sticker on a Cadillac.
That's right. So we'll start off with this one here. We got the Friend of the Devil's box set, which I think came out like early September, was finally released.
2024.
2024, correct. It's their April 78 tour, so spring of 78. Obviously, spring of 77 is really well known. You got your Cornell show there and all the other college shows they had. But this is another college tour they did, spring of 78. And you know, we'll open this up. As you can see, the box is awesome. I mean, you know, what does it say? Pouring down.
Wow.
The sound is so cool. So
wow.
Open that right up.
It's like a box of candy.
It's cool. They really do a good job.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So let me get this
Take it out. Be careful with that. I'll take the box.
We'll take the box.
Because we're going to try to keep these videos to about 20 minutes. So if you want to go ahead and watch the unopening, but we really appreciate it. If you haven't subbed, please
give a
consider
sub,
it.
give a like. So you can see here, really, really cool. They're playing up on the
foil,
Rhythm Devils.
It's a foil seal.
Red foil seal. So the reasoning why they're calling it Friend of the Devil is because that first show in their concert, I believe it was at Tampa. Yeah, Tampa, Florida, Curtis Hickson Convention Center is considered the first drums in space set when they do their extended.
Oh, I was there for the City Field thing.
He was there at
City Field
for Dead & Co. And they did the drums in space. Right. This is considered the kickoff of drums in space. So they call it a Rhythm Devils. Really cool. You get this sweet little shaker, which has got all the devil iconography.
Wow, it's actually it's a tambourine.
Yeah, it's neat.
Really nice. Are these limited to any number? Do you know?
These are limited. I'm not sure what the number is.
Wow, that's really beautiful.
I might say that.
Now, what is this drawn by the guys who drew everything, I guess, right?
They always get different artists to do stuff who they're kind of in cahoots with, who do other releases for them. But I mean, they do a great job. And you know, you got the whole Devils connection because the breakout set from this box set, the breakout concert, is at Duke University.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool. So you get this awesome, really
talk
cool.
About that, I'll show the book.
Book
really high quality. With
high quality, breaks down
newspaper articles and reviews, and
it has like ticket stubs in there.
Limited. Okay, so this is 9294 of 10,000 CD sets. So not a lot of sets in the Deadhead world. There's some great photos. It's a high gloss booklet that's 49, 50 pages long.
Really cool, and there's a great essay by one of the Deadhead, I guess you would call them scholars, Steve Silberman, who passed away recently. Really, really cool guy. He wrote a book also called Neurotribes, which is famous for all you psychology folks out there. And you could see limited editions. You mentioned that too.
Yeah, I did.
Good stuff.
10,000. This is the number there.
Just about. And then you got this cool
another booklet,
little inlay, just like the bottom of it there, which is pretty sweet. And then what it does is it slides out.
Oh.
So it's really neat. I mean,
So if
this
you
is
were
super
really
cool.
a deadhead out of it, you would have a hard time figuring that out.
Yeah, you would think you got to dig
You
in.
got to pull up. Okay.
You were maybe imbibing
First pull
in
up,
some...
then pull down, which is a Hot Tuna album.
Oh, there you go. Also, Friends of the Dead, the Hot Tuna guys, and then you get all your
Oh.
CDs. Each one
Let me
has
just
like a
show. Let me
ticket
just show the
stub.
pouch.
Yeah,
It's like a
check it
jewelry
out.
box. This is,
Pretty sweet, man.
you know, and these are
We
relatively.
would call it a stash box in the Dead community.
Wow,
but
very-
you can
very
call it
cool.
jewelry if you want.
There's all the.
It's not-
Very cool.
Really cool. And then, as you can see, each show has its nice little individual packaging with a ticket stub.
I'll open them as you've shown. There's
Open 'em,
the
check it out.
tracks.
So that would be the first show that Dead scholars
This is
consider
4,
having
6,
Dead,
70,
having drums and
78.
space.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'll freeze. I'll do this. If you want to freeze out, you could do that. We want to get
Check
to
it out. We
too
got the
much
next
long.
show.
Next show is 4,
the
7,
date.
78.
Nice.
Disc
That's at the
3, disc 4.
Sportatorium in Florida.
Wow, it starts off with second side. Ship of Fools, 10 minutes.
Big. So they're deep in that speedy 78 jam,
trifold.
jazzy hybrid
So this is
session.
this is a triple,
Very cool.
which is 9, 8, 70. How do they do it? How did they?
know, man.
Now,
The very next
now
night
they don't
they're out
read
there.
music, right? They just know these songs by heart.
I don't know.
Do
I
they sight
think,
read?
I think Phil Lesh could sight read, but none of this is sight reading. Yeah, they're just on stage.
They just-
They're improvising. They have a general set list they're going off of. They know that usually switches from Jerry to Bob. They usually go back
And
and
there's
forth
not
with
a
their
lot
songs.
of repeats from what I'm seeing.
Not a
here.
lot of repeats,
This is
which is
Atlanta,
incredible.
Georgia.
That's cool.
That's Atlanta.
Did they do
Georgia.
Promised Land on that one? Or
Oh,
did
my
they
favorite.
shout out Georgia in that? No.
Promised Land starts off.
There we go.
Good
There we
turn.
go. I
Yeah,
had a
good
feeling.
turn. Good
I had a
turn.
feeling. There we go.
Well,
What date we
Elvis,
got on
I
that
love
one?
Elvis's version. Another
That's a good
trifold.
version.
This is 411,
Where are we
78,
now?
Atlanta, Georgia as well.
Georgia.
They do Terrapin Station. They
Wow.
do Samson and Delilah.
Wow.
Fire on the Mountain is
Wow.
like 12 minutes.
That's an awesome.
Red River, Johnny Cash. U.S. Blues.
Now,
it's-
Red River, I don't think they did that much. That's
No.
a cool. That's
U.S.
a cool
Blues
little
is an
off.
encore.
Nice.
Sunrise, Johnny Be Good. They finished with. They
Unbelievable.
loved Chuck. So
Unbelievable.
this is a must-have. I don't know
Gotta
if it's sold
have
out
this.
already.
I don't know if it is either. You got to go on dead.net.
It might be
and check
sold
it
out.
What date is this one now? So we were at
This is
411.
4/12/78.
So right
This
again,
is
back
Duke.
to back. So
Duke
this is Duke.
University.
So this is the breakout show.
That's
that you
North
could get there.
Carolina?
Yeah, yeah,
Duke, that's where our friend Jordan played.
that's right.
Michael Jordan.
MJ Tar
Bertha,
Heels.
Good Lovin', U.S. Blues Encore, Around and Around, the old
Yeah.
blues song, 820.
Yep.
Jack Straw,
Yep.
Peggy O, Mexicali Blues, which is the LSD, Road Jimmy. I'm just flabbergasted.
Amazing.
Let me just show you what one disc looks like.
Yeah, that would be a cool.
'Cause
thing
the
to show.
discs are all
The discs
custom.
themselves are great.
They're all custom
Great
to,
artwork on
to,
them.
to mirror
Yeah.
the CD artwork.
Then we have 414. We're at Blacksburg, Virginia. So now this show's cool. If you go on the Grateful Dead
Promised Land starts
podcast,
off.
nice. They talk about how this show's kind of unique because I don't think they might have played one other time in this like backwater Virginia town. So it was a big deal that the Dead were coming out there. A lot of people were pretty hyped up. And then you end again in Huntington. Okay, this is West Virginia,
York?
so maybe
Oh,
no.
oh,
So maybe this
Huntington.
is the more backwater spot.
The
they're talking
Huntington, West
about.
Virginia, Sunday,
Yeah.
April 16th. And let's face it, if you were at this show, you took Monday off.
Yeah, definitely.
This starts off with Jack Straw. It ends with U.S. Blues, it's 6-minute version.
Nice.
Ship of Fools, Mama Tried, is that the band or no?
That's Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard, yeah.
Mama tried.
Scarlet Begonias, Fire on the Mountain, my favorite.
Yeah.
Cassidy,
Yep.
Dire Wolf, it's a
Yep.
classic.
Yep.
Okay, well, really
Very
good
cool.
job, Sean.
So that's the Duke 78 Friend of the Devil's box set.
put these-
Highly suggested. All the CDs sound
Highly
great. I
recommend it.
popped in a few of them. My car still has a CD player. I'm a little old school with that.
We
I
only
like some
buy
analog,
cars with
digital.
CD players,
We
and
only do that.
we really don't like Sirius. It's kind of a harsh
Yeah.
digital sound. The CD sounds
Yeah.
so much real.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, you want me to
All
get
right,
that?
so now we got the
19 set or 20.
now we got the 17 set. That was 19. So this
Wow.
is 17 set. This is In and Out of the Garden, New York box set here.
And thanks
we go.
again. We're right on schedule, 10 minutes. So if you want to fast forward and watch this, but we
kinda
do
good.
endings. There'll be a lot of extra bonuses on this
Yep.
video. So we really appreciate you watching. And I may be talking
that.
fast, but we don't want to hold you up too long.
Give me a little cut here.
All right.
So again, they package everything great. I mean, you saw here again how
I just want to throw this in. I got this
Bears.
once. I bought a couple of these for Christmas.
what is that?
Wigwam.
Oh,
Thirsty
yeah.
Brews. Oh, Sean,
That's a good song.
I got you a Dylan,
No,
and I got you a dead Christmas present.
no
this year.
way.
Yeah.
That was revealed live on air. I didn't know
Not
this.
this. Yeah, not this.
I didn't know this. All right, so check this out. This is strong.
Okay, let me get that. Wow.
This is big. This is what I want to open
Oh,
up
this
on
is
camera.
almost. It's almost like Egyptian.
Look at that. Yeah,
It's like hieroglyphics.
It's like
Look
a
at that.
metropolitan Egyptian.
So this goes right on your shelf.
Yeah, this can go right on. Everything's very easily displayed. So this is the in and out of the garden sets. You got 81, 82, 83, Dead, Live, MSG, and you got each run from each
So this is
year.
all MSG.
This is all Madison Square Garden shows, yeah. And this is really so. This artwork actually won the Grammy for best artwork on a new release. That's kind of neat, you know. The
That
Dead's
is.
still
I had no idea.
still pulling in
Grammys,
awards.
yeah.
I mean, the Dead's art and iconography. We've talked about this on the channel before. Is legendary. It has its own language and symbolism to the Dead. It's what makes them such a radical and revolutionary band. So Tone's gonna break the seal, as we say.
Well, so many bands emulated their artwork.
That's true. Yep, you got Alton
You
Kelly,
can see where
Stanley
you can see where
Mouse.
the Dead progressed from photographs to art, and then the art stuck. Just like you know, all the bands had their own,
their own style.
their own
right?
style, like
Their
you
own
know,
imagery.
Yes,
Yeah, yes, had that famous.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer, those
Yeah.
rock bands,
Yeah,
Genesis.
it's pretty good here. We're gonna pop
So we
off
get to pop this. There's no hype sticker,
this.
so we
No
don't
hype stickers, so we don't need to retain.
we don't want to
plastic.
pull that off.
Yeah.
Never been opened before. And how many?
Oh
of
wow,
these?
really nice matte finish on it. If we're talking
Tactical.
tactile sense,
Tactile.
it's very pleasing.
And does that slide up?
So I don't know how this opens. Looks like it's got a
Oh, it
little
has a little pull.
Try that out. How does this work? We're live.
Oh,
All right, wow. So you pull it.
First pull up, then pull down.
First pull up, then pull down, and then it pops open.
Yeah, not
Oh
very.
geez. Oh geez. We're doing it backwards.
Yeah,
Time out.
so we got to flip this over. We've never done this before.
We've never done this before.
There it
It's
is again.
live.
So you flip this over, and there you have that.
Let's hold it out forever.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. Really cool take on like some urban graffiti artwork, which I think was the vibe here.
And is this
Very
a booklet?
Brooklyn style. Yeah, this is the booklet. Show that to
It
the
has
folks. Got a little band on it to keep it tight.
Look at that. Oh,
That's
panoramic.
rad. That's
Just
rad.
hold that up. I'll flip
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Panoramic. Wow, it's still crispy. Don't hold
Still
that.
crispy, never been cracked.
Apocalypse. Shadowbox in the Apocalypse, Wandering the Land.
That's a good one.
Jerry's highlighted.
There we go.
Great notes, a lot of cartoons, articles blown up for those, the Heart of Sight. Almost postcards in the back. These are all
Sweet.
replicas of postcards.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that the Dead had. You could actually pull these,
Oh, really?
which we
Oh,
won't
yeah,
do.
look
yeah,
at that.
yeah. So more postcards.
A little breakdown about the show, the different runs, the different
Yeah.
years.
So
A lot in here, I think, too, about the lot scene that popped up in the 80s that progresses now, which Tone experienced at City Field.
really nice.
For Shakedown
What's that
Street.
called?
Shakedown Street.
Shakedown
So
Street.
the lot scene was
Right.
picking up
Right.
at this era, and a lot of
And
independent
there's
artists.
independent, like rows here to put your disc in.
And if you check it out, we'll hold up a couple. So you can see each one has its own artwork again on it that's extracted from the cover, sort of piecemeal.
These don't have the dates on. What were the dates of these shows?
Yeah, they do. It's up in the corner. So
Oh,
say
it's
this
a-
would be 9/20/82 show. So again, you have 81, 82, 83, 10, 12, 83. We got a Cold Rain and Snow opener. We got New Minglewood Blues, Ramble on Rose, My Brother Esauce. That's Shadowbox and the Apocalypse line. You got a Help on the Way, Slip Franklin's. You got Drums. You got Not Fade Away. Oh wow, look at this. Revolution. I don't think they
The
played that a
Beatles?
lot. Yeah.
Really?
Say
Is
you
it a
want
slow version?
Revolution.
It's got man's.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
they do a reggae. Man smart, woman
Yeah, that's a
smarter.
good one. I always like that in the
Cumber
set.
Blues looks like rain. This
Cumberland
is
Blues.
Not Fade Away, of course.
Yeah.
Revolution.
And they got the Revolution.
Yeah, this credit is Lennon and McCartney.
Yeah. And you could see, too, you know, the CDs again, as Tony pointed out in the
They're
last
customized.
beautiful artwork on the CDs themselves. I mean, guys, you really We got Touch of Gray here, so this must be the 83 one. Oh, 82. So we got another 82.
Preview.
Touch of Gray on that. And each inner sleeve has the set list on there. I mean, it's just so well done. I was really, T-Lad, I was pumped to get this because for a while it was sold out, and I was kicking myself.
It's a repress.
Because, no, this is still part of the limited run.
They found it?
But I found it. Someone still had it for sale. I don't remember where I got it off of. Might have been one of the record store websites I used.
You even had the original box.
Had the original box.
Never opened, sealed. Yeah, this is a coup.
Trying to see what the limited run on this was, but it certainly was. That number unauthorized.
Here's a shot of the garden. The old garden. It looks, the facade's different now. A little different. That's 30 years ago.
Let me see if I could see this in stock. Let's see.
Go ahead, I'll just show some photos.
Yeah, show some photos. See if we can get a number.
Nice
on
essays, and here's all the set lists.
They always have great essays from a lot of the people in the extended Dead family.
And the lineup was Garcia, Hart. Who's this, Sean? Bill who? Bill
it's Kreutzmann, baby.
Kreutzmann. Phil.
Bill the drummer.
Brent Dyland.
Brent Midland.
Midland. Oh, Midland. And Bob Weir.
Yep, Bob Weir.
That's the set list, and that's the artist.
So it does say it's limited edition, guys. I don't see a number on how many were produced, but go snag one. They're still in stock online at dead.net.
Well, I think this set's about 2 years old. It looks like it was 22.
Came out last year. It's
Okay,
2023,
okay.
and it won the Grammy for that.
Right.
But
Anything
I was
else
pretty
to show?
pumped
Or
to
that's
get it.
basically it.
That's it, man. Maybe just this Shiva-looking fellow
Nice.
over there, rocking out.
All right. Well,
Got
good
some
job.
Almond Brothers little homage,
mushrooms,
a
yeah.
little bit of the almond mushrooms, but it's
right.
in the dead scene, as you well know. Cool unboxings. I'm gonna definitely give this a
other
listen.
Comments?
No, just that this 80s run is pretty cool. It's kind of got a more crunchy, kind of raw sound coming out of the 80s. A little bit of a darker time in the scene because drugs were very under scrutiny with Nixon, I believe, or with
Was it Nixon?
Reagan, I mean.
Reagan
coming into power. I'm showing my millennial age.
Reagan's wife was the drug czar.
So that kind of changed up the scene, which
The war
gave it a little
against
bit of an edge. Some people like to say. So this is a cool to listen to. Madison Square Garden, they said at that time was actually had some kind of suspension system,
and it moved. The building
and you could feel the building shake and move, which is cool. Were you ever there for that?
I was there for the Who. I was there for early Who and later Who with Quadrophenia. I was there for Zeppelin. I think it's
90s Zeppelin, maybe.
Yeah, but if you think you were there and you don't remember, you had a good time.
It was a good show.
But I was definitely there for the Who, Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Wow.
Billy Joel, a lot of bands early on. Not the last Billy Joel, the early Billy Joel.
So what they said is on Ramble on Rose, because it's such a bouncy song, the whole place would kind of pick up on the bounce. So when you're listening to that,
happened,
you could kind of feel that bounce.
Right.
And I'll leave you with that.
The Garden had a life of its own.
That's it. And it's all encapsulated.
And no matter where you sat, it was great. You don't forget, they did the concert for Bangladesh there.
Okay, I didn't realize that was the Garden.
That was
no
the Garden.
way.
Yeah, it was the Garden.
Legendary.
That was the Garden. All right, well, thanks a lot, Sean.
All right, thanks,
guys. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks. Please subscribe. Please like. And we'll see you next time. Appreciate you coming over. Good job. I like the hat.
We'll fade it out.
All right, ciao.
Pop.